Good afternoon, Fenlanders. How are we doing? I'm Daniel, welcome to Fenland Farming Adventures. Hope you're all good. We're off irrigating, but not irrigating. I've got to move my irrigators off the field, spray, and then put them back again. So, Mrs. Farmer came and helped me out yesterday, which was nice. Nice to have her around. If you lot subscribe, I can keep her around more often. Make her worth our keep. But yeah, we'll run up to the irrigators and just shunt them off the field. Not too much of a ball ache. Yeah, it is a bit annoying. I want to do like 3 days of irrigating, get it done and out of the way, but we're on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. You know, I could have 3 days constantly irrigating and I could get on with something else for the rest of the week and not have to worry about irrigating. Thinking about putting phaser on our spuds as well. I don't really know whether I want to put phaser on or not. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know whether to put them in store or not, or whether to just get started on them and get going and shift them. So we'll have a think, we'll have a talk about it and see what we think. Pretty wet out here. I always like having a little dig in the spuds just to see where they're at. I haven't had a dig for a couple of weeks, about 10 days or so. A baby. Take these home for Nutty Nana for a... Can't argue with that, can you? They're alright so far. All good, all ride the riddle so far. That one might struggle to ride the riddle. That's good. One there that might not ride the riddle. Another one. That one's still attached to a root, and so is that one. No, that one ain't. There we go. Oh, look out. There's two more there. That's not a bad little crop of Babylon, is it? Two there that won't ride the riddle. That one will ride. Still got another couple of months of growing yet, haven't they? So, can't argue with that. That's why I'm wondering about putting phaser on. If I got a whole crop, these ones all got frosted this side of the field as well, you know, so don't know, get lifting as soon as I can. Like Grumpster always says, you know, if they're pretty big like that now, what's the point in buying another 2 ton an acre? You know, is there any point in buying another 2 ton an acre? Oh, hang on. Ugh. Sunday morning kerfuffle. Try not to get filthy. The more you try not to get filthy, the more filthy you get. Right, plug and play. We got this one moved as well. Right, fire up the old beast. Oh no, don't go. There we go, another one done. Yeah, what I mean is I'd love to buy 2 ton an acre. If you was to buy 2 ton an acre a week from a 4 ton an acre a week crop, you'd buy it every day, wouldn't you? But what I mean is there any point in buying a crop when they've still got 2 months of growing left to do? Doesn't make much sense, does it? Now, I can't complain too much because I can actually irrigate. but I can only irrigate 3 nights. And in the 3 nights I can irrigate. See my point? 3 nights I managed to get from there to here. This was the 3rd night, obviously. So I now got to spend another week getting across to there. Bit irritating, but at least I can irrigate. Some people can't, so can't complain too much. Let's get this one packed up, get this one packed away, and then I can come and get these sprayed. You can see it's still on the leaf from last week. Look, that was last Tuesday I sprayed them. Still good. They are starting to show some signs of like alternaria and stuff, but these look lovely. These have always looked the worst. This is the worst bit of the field for PCN problems and stuff like that. So you can just start to see them, some of them wilting away. That one, that's been run over anyway. Oh well, that's a bit odd. And it's a bit secondary growth type situation, but yeah, I haven't seen any blight. There's not been any blight around really, so can't grumble too much. I mean, these ones have been run over, so let's dig one up that looks lovely and lush. These always took a while to get more of a canopy on. Oh, this one looks lovely and lush. Let's dig this bugger up. Where's the top of that one? Like gorillas in the mist now, isn't it? Ooh, this one here. You see what we got on here. Good start, I suppose. Oh, there's one. I don't know whether that's blackleg or what, sclerotinia or something. That's what normally happens with blackleg. You can tell with sclerotinia. Is it sclerotinia with the little like rat droppings in the stem? I think that's blackleggy. Hang on, sorry. I really want a head cam for this, don't I? No, there's no like little rat droppings in there. Normally you get little rat droppings in the stem when you've got sclerotinia. I can't remember what sclerotinia actually is. I think I might be waffling. Hopefully that's not blackleg. But they're lovely and dry after the, lovely and moist after they've been irrigated, so I can't complain too much. That's still part of that root, I think. One more, that will do. See what we got. 1, 2. Good one. All ride the riddle so far, apart from them 2. Never raced or rallied. Another one. Another one. Another one. Good size, them ones. They'll make up some numbers, they will. Another one. Another one. I think that might be starting to get into that next root there. No, another one there. Maybe I dug up more than I needed to. there's the seed. There's the seed from it, baby. So that's a lot of taters. I'll chuck them back in there. And I don't know if I got them all yet. There's another root there, so I'll leave that one growing. That's not a bad size, not a bad sample. Happy with that. Cover them up again. They'll be lifted in a few weeks anyway. They'll be alright, they'll cure that. So it's nice to just come and have a little look and a little dig and see where you're at, see where the crop is at, you know. I only do it once every 10 days or so. Now we're getting to this point. I've got enough in there for dinner anyway, so for a couple of days. Yeah, happy with that. Couple of roots there, I should say. Root of that stuff we don't want growing in there. Pecking stuff. Anybody got a way of getting rid of black grass? Any market for black grass? Come on, someone must have a market for it. Right, let's get this one. I do need to get the old Fenland marsh monster back to the yard at some point. I tried to clean the windows on it because it's been sat in fen water for ages. That ain't like that at all. So poor old girl needs to soak in the old Auto Smart scrubber stuff, get it washed down. Right, afternoon session. Quick phone call to my guru Mark. So thank you Mark if you're watching. I know you do like to watch a bit of YouTube every now and again. He loves a bit of TikTok, does Mark. I had something running hot on my combine, in and around where the switch is for turning the side knives on and off. So there, that says so up here, look. Quick phone call to Mark, and he said, oh, that's not on, is it? I said, well, it shouldn't be, but it was. So, I'm just gonna run around with me Jollop, a new Fen word for you all. The thing hasn't been used in a couple of years, so it can't hurt to over-grease stuff for the first couple of times, can it? 5 or 6 hours of running the other day, it probably got warm, burnt all the grease off and moved it all around and stuff, shuffled it about. So yeah, can't hurt to go around everything again. Just one pump, you know, one pump in all these UJs and stuff. Yeah. I'm still yet to figure out in the book what that does, but you can, I don't know, you lot might know what that does. Lee, tell me what that does. Your old combine, Lee. Otherwise, that's all good. The only other thing I've got to figure out is me auto separation. I've got a Seamus Cruise Pilot is working a treat. Yeah, the Seamus separation thing that controls the sieves, the fans, the bomb doors and the rotors, I do believe. So that wasn't working in P's, but a quick phone call to Mark and he said, no, it won't work in P's. So wait till we get on some wheat. I'm like a little kid. Can't wait to get in some nice standing wheat. That's if we ever get cutting. Yeah, quick whip round with some Jollop and off we go. Oh man, I'm out of Jollop. Right, I'm all Jolloped up. I think I have got all of them, it's just all along there. 2 up there, don't think there's any down here. Right, let's hope we've cured our little problem. Like I say, I thought it smelt warm, but it would smell warm if that was running and just boiling up all its oil because it had been on rape. But yeah, turn that's on, that's off. Yeah, simple as. So let's hope we haven't damaged anything with it running. And I'll go and do the other end. Woo! So, that one is pointing down. Yeah, I know what the problem with me laser pilot is. I mean, Steve was going to bring a sat nav steering wheel system and everything put on this, which I may well do in the end. It was a good price, Steve, so thank you, mate. Yeah, I mean, it was respectable, and it'll be a lot better. But I've got lasers, and I want to use them, so I want to just try these things. But the one down there, if I can get my finger working, there, it's had a hit on the head, much like everything else around here. This one's tilted down and in a bit. So this one's tilted down and in towards the header. This one's pointing up in the air and pretty much straight out into the field. So, don't laugh at my pallet that I'm standing on. It's definitely not a pallet, this is a man cage. Don't tell no one. So you see this one is pointing, this one's pointing over there, but it was up in the air, so I've adjusted that. Just need another little spanner now. And I think it'll be that one. Ooh, I'm honking. I do like how they've done this, class, so that's well done for that. I don't know if I need to undo these, but I'll undo everything and see if I can just get it tilted down a couple. Tilted in a couple, should I say. Need a 13. And then this is the first time of adjusting it, you know, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I mean, Mark said something about matching the lasers up. Laser beam. I need to undo that one as well. There we go. So I'm guessing that one tilts it in and out. So I don't really know what I'm doing here. I should really have a look in the boot. Ooh. I'd have thought that would have been better. Still looks like it's tilting out somewhat. But yeah, it's definitely tilting in a lot better than it was. So let's do that up there. We will have a play around with it, see if it works. If not, I'll just do some more adjusting. I'll just tilt it down a bit more. I may even tilt it down a bit more now. Pretty simple. So yeah, go on, do explain to me, please. Someone, like Mark said about matching the crosshairs up. I don't know quite what he means about that. I've never done it before, so, you know, I should learn how to do it. And hopefully, many happy years of lasering. Laser beam. Yeah, let's hope that works. And if anyone wants to explain to me what Mark means by the cross, lining the crosses, I guess it's something to do with that and the other side there. I don't know. It's like ET, isn't it? But yeah, you can see, look, is that a dope on the head? Some point, somewhere along the line in its life. Cool. Let's see how we get on with that. So that should be everything done on the combine now. I should be all good. I should have many happy years of 760 in. Yeah, I think I've found everything that I needed to find. We'll just put some wheat through it and cross-reference it with the moisture meter to the moisture meter on that, because that seems to be working okay. And yeah, I got barrels of water to go up the top there just in case. There you go. Just in case we have an accident of some sort. I got a fire extinguisher to go on there as well. So fire extinguisher near the cab, and then buckets of water we can just tip down the side of the combine, around the header, whatever, in case you have a spark of some sort, you know. Clever thinking, good idea. For the sake of carrying 100 litres of water around on the combine, which it can handle, it's not a bad shout, is it? One last public service announcement. That is still for sale. I can't believe I had any takers on it. I mean, it fires a bag out as quick as you can put the bags on. So, yeah, I thought somebody might like it. Might be, they always say there's an ass for every seat, don't they? But nothing. Not an inquiry or anything. You know, one of the best baggers you'll ever get, and can't shift it. Got V-track and like a automated stitching line with it as well. All right, probably needs a new stitcher with it, but there is a stitcher there with it, and it does work, so I don't get it. Maybe all the old boys that used to grow potatoes are all now gone. It's just a bit big, that's all, maybe, I don't know. But it'll be going soon, so it'll be going. We'll put it in an auction somewhere and get what we get for it. Nobody comes and wants to buy it, so cool. Right, time to go blight spraying.